economy we here who chiri see. No fi say mu nyansa amamu. Ya da se samo fi ho. Ah, president ni no wadi ni 8 years ebi o. Wadi ni 8 years ebi nti mo kika ne nsam saa no. Na si campaign di. Oni woni chance bi abi. Oko. Si campaign di. Some more person want to ask you, must 8 years to break. You will break it and we shall see. How can you people sit in this country for people to, fool us? Think that we are just stupid people and they just don't respect us. Any stupid decisions then they put before us. So we should accept. How can you tell me, sir, you are taking a whole Ghana to World Cup Qatar? No budget, you don't want to read it, you don't want to tell us, Sika, Ukakodi, but Ukudi scanning now, now the country is Ukudi, Taku, and Asimpo. You are crazy, you will see. Nonsense. Thieves, armed robbers, whoever the captain let him wait. You people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers, whoever the captain let him wait. Me say, you people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers, whoever the captain to let him wait.
Yo abushia me mobi bia kwaba enidie mu a
economy we here who chiri see.
Enidie mu a oba na wa share video no na eja yeni enkomo ewo ha sei. Eno happy birthday me sure say wo ho Roberto Marisis apom to say. Anyway, nyame adumu a next week by this time na ja Ghana election yakoto aba na ye county Barrett, county Barrett. 2024. Happy birthday. Obadi na nanu mo hwe so. Omonye wakoma so ade mfa ma. Ye wo hwehwe bia no mo fa ndom no mo fa nhira. Oma wo kwantintin ahodin wom. Amen. Anyway, 2024 7 December to say in the year metna here me no twetwem komoyi all over the world na Ghana na yakoto aba TMU 2024 winchia Evans amwafo say michia ohwe Sweden Sweden Stockholm 2024 at is saying Ghana ebekwa akoto aba na mesre Ghana for emamon ndwene about decision about no decision no de a obe decide no eye easy o na consequences no and na yesi adwene ho pa for 7 December next year abato obekwa akoto aba no because of say o person or economy ni yeye ana abekwa akoto aba no because we feel say you corruption ebetumi etu ase ana abekwa akoto aba no because you we feel say you ususu say government tisui unye bidi enti mamemboa wo mo no mo ntoa so ana abekwa akoto aba no because we feel say ese me kofa John Mahama bra sankofa ese me kofa John Mahama bra 7 December abato very crucial, very crucial because of one enkofu a yekoto wo mo so aba already ye hu enkofu bi wo mo yi omuti a yenim say 7 December next year isi ebie akwenya omekọ akofa paper say eja omekọ contest for elections MPP the Alhaji Bawumi Abeba agwesi Asante Palma agwesi apom to say number 2 NDC the John Dramani Mahama Beba Alan Kojo chairman tin so Beba Odike so Beba Kofi Krantin so Beba but ono ne de no de I still have my doubt because I've already told him what he needs to do. So I hear there he stands a chance to send in Nimbeba ballot paper. So APC Ayariga Ewo CPP for the Omo candidate Beba Dr. Sam Ankra, third force, on also so beba. We are PPP, matete say, Dr. Papa Kwesi Indu, se onya. And Dr. Papa Kwesi Indu, me go for some ombra. Inti, and no, and go see a year, a jinaye, inti, PPP. Now, go for my mobile with Dinian. Why now, Susu says 7 December, about one. Young two man no be do a mind Ghana. Why and I wish to say Ghana economy yet is shanensa in 2024. Obet me abwa ama o my Ghana ya fire to mapa Efra. Now I'll give you some a year a friend is saying and common one maybe now I'll give you some a year statistics be Efra the fight against corruption. Now when it comes to corruption, over MPP now over NDC. We had the corruption index now. We're going to say John Dramani Mahama of NDC, not pencil. One worse in fighting corruption is better than Akufo-Addo best in fighting corruption. MPP. Team Ye, we can corruption. Corruption over MPP. And what do ku corruption? Now over NDC and what NDC they kun corruption now. NDC anya de kra it is MPP on my idea. It do be election, you know. These are some of the things yes now the jinasu now the to aba. Say a fighting corruption they are. Na say wo koto aba. Na say bia me hwe say about we are make there's one particular thing na me ko jinasu atoma aba. Me ko jina nipa obetimi a fight corruption. Me ko jina political party bi echi ana independent candidate bi a me susu so betimi a fight corruption. It is a wo ko there 2024. Yenyan could grad 2024 but from 2017 7th January basic 2023 December MPP almost fight against corruption no NDC they are saying and I don't see how it's going to change much in 2024. Already you won't go for me wa ya di adwuma hye wo mo nsa wo mo kra no mo ye de wo master tia wo musu na ti audio no special prosecutor aban the file no ono angasa wa hyase awe de osu entie mo fanche me na mo fanche me na me say we enye no nwom we na me pede ono ankasa kan yes special prosecutor I will say CC they were done ankwanoma because the fight against corruption you know aginin sem ontimi tie na idie ono ankasa no wadane ankwanoma emre no so a ono ankasa obede obekọ yenti.
We know that in our law no one has the right not to be arrested. No one. You cannot say I'm granting a person a right not to be arrested. So, when we receive judicial decisions like that, it beggars belief to us that we will be prevented in arresting a person who we believe to be a fugitive from justice. What if we were not investigating corruption? What if a person was a suspected murderer, as I said, or a suspected armed robber? Person will be running around in the streets with an injunction on law enforcement agencies not to arrest him. This is not a breach of the law, the OSP. This is dismissiveness of its work. A judge is seeking to prohibit investigations. It's unheard of. You may disagree with us with the outcome of our investigation. That is a debate of the law. We're all lawyers. You got elevated to the bench because you're a lawyer. Law is not
an exact science, so 1 + 1 is not necessarily 2 in the law. Depends on what you can establish. Then again, no one has the right in Ghana not to be investigated. And the statutory power to investigate for corruption and corruption-related offenses is that of the OSP. So if a judge seeks to injunct or prohibit an investigation, the judge is arrogating the power of the OSP to himself. You get it? By deciding who should be investigated and who should not be investigated. But it is not the duty of the court to do that. Wait, let us bring before you the body of our investigation as evidence. And if you look at it and you decide that the evidence does not show up to the standard of proof required in criminal cases, then you can dismiss it. But don't prevent us from doing our work, from investigating. It is dangerous. As I said, I wasn't sounding as a prophet of doom, but there is doom looming ahead of us. And very soon, a murderer will boldly walk to court to seek an injunction. Should I feel frustrated and resign? I took an oath when I was sworn in. And in my life, when I take on the reins to do something, I do it to the best of my ability. I ought to say what you treat. Those who do not understand tree, please forgive me. They say I'm a unquanoma. But they make cry about for it. Yet they made to me. I'm reswan. Echo.
Nti wei a special prosecutor ya fa na say corruption in somewhere ekoso wo mbɔ mɔden no wo mboa na wo prosecuting nkɔfo a sabio wo di dream kata ahyehyɛ ne proye edi wo madwuma edi say ɔman Ghana yempuntuo because corruption kills. Because corruption, no, what it does, they say, monies that is supposed to go into agriculture, supposed to go into roads, railways, a building of hospitals, building of schools, no. A man for be we had the show womubutum the yet you one kasape. The corruption, no, ekum, and there is a what here, oko a year northern region, and Kwadama Kumaku 15, omogu because they have a year kidney, a year diseases. Now, and I'm said, machine a ebetumi abeboa wo mo ɛyɛ dialysis ebi ni honti wo mawu, and it's because of corruption. Sika ɛyɛ timi kɔ hospital mu no enko to buy equipment to take care of human beings and lives no yenye. Now you've listened to a special prosecutor ne all pour out ne heart the ekoso enye opposition ene fa no no aka say ebia we die opposition ede ne ba yenti aban ne ma ne ho kwan so onye n'adwuma we die eye na adodankwa ekufu ado ene fa se onye adwuma ya fa no enso adwuma no a wo ye no ye si na kwan ema ne ntumi nye n'adwuma enti on paper die said the fight against corruption, no. This particular MPP government, clearly no, and so clearly no, now just a name, and they are to make people think, say they are indeed fighting corruption. Send them a kind, the corruption fighter, NDC, woman na dear crowd. It is said the MPP for I had. And he said, call and then I would na a year ballot box in him. Now walk to a bar as a child of a year freedom fighter, TME, as a Ghanaian citizen. Nasa will say, a dear bako pentina midina so at Tumaba. No, sir, say a year corruption there. Then a buying way does not deserve your vote. Then a buy way no yet undeserving vote because the fight against corruption and signing and nyakra eti ubi bia wo hwa o chene bi no 7 December no koto aba na bia wa adwene be ya wo adwene no be ya wo bebre se wan na mento aba no. There are issues if we near 7 December o started to trim say 7 December no me koto ma ba ade we ni na megina so de ato ma ba because adwuma me ye eyesenka NCA fo na kyerɛkyerɛ wo NCCE fo na esenka wo mo bɔ hu de ru kyerɛkyerɛ because wo mo aban ne tua wo mo ka ayafa wo mo esenka mo ye de taxpayers money ye de tua wo mo na eso me de wo mo tua wo ka. Now number 2 say ye to aba no ene na say bia wo si eye education ti na me gina so ato ma aba sebio awofo bebre no amonim no when it comes to education ebia you say education is a key to success. It is offer education. Now say okay MPP ana metuma aba de ama wo mo NDC ana metuma aba de ama wo mo na say MPP edenti ana ese metu ma aba de ma wo mo so we say who has performed better when it comes to education and one sense. It is a open education there. You need to check the obia otenasui wabone ho modern pa asen ne yonko MPP ana NDC ana na yemubi no yebemo modern na the fact check the amount the fact check ne ma wana nso akwa ede nso akwa hwe bi ne bosua bi because say ya adwene no etumi ye adwuma de maye yemu bebre no yenya ye koto aba no ya adwene mu ye mmerenti no enu ntimi ye ntumi nya politician na obetimi edi yanim ko ye koto aba ye hwe se ye be ma ye t-shirt ne de ato aba ye hwe se ye benya head pan ko asantime mo muka no apampan ye hwe se ye benya bentoa ne de ato aba ye hwe se ye benya gari shito oil emo ansa na ye de ato aba. It is a wususu say education ti na abere so de ato aba de then you ask yourself MPP ni NDC omo modern bonnet say ana me fa third force say you mean nim onye bi dade na emum no ne nsem a wo kan te say Kofi Kranche ne nsem a wo kan about education o fa obi te say bi asamankra e bia ne nsem bi obeka about education odikemu e bia me susu say omo nso deserve my chance because to me no dey me hwe education no MPP ni NDC ni nyina no omo babre no nhye dan so ani to try will be full. And your right or responsibility. Tiemie wapa. And so these are some of the things that we Ghana nino esa ubomodia now pay attention. Education e koni batches. Red, gold, green. Ebi kona no pa ebi kwa ewi ebi kwa anajo. Now, if you ask me, when it comes to education, MPP and NDC, one percentage will form. Now, I'll be honest with you. Whether say you free education or say you free SHSO, one more performance will form. And I'll tell you why. CCA, for Europe, now for America, you move away from that theoretical education. over America, ni UK, ni Europe, Cradia. Now it has become a frenzy, artificial intelligence, where imagination meets reality. Metaverse. The ususu wo wutrimu no. You to me hear reality when so. Eti omo move from that curriculum a true and poor. It will be samia. Yen education no. Leaders say political leaders have not been able to say education no as a training say finding knowledge to add to the natural resources you have to maximize profit, to benefit your people. That is education. TME. Education simply means to say getting the knowledge about natural resources. How about me maximize the profit to take care of your people? That is education. It will be a carpenter. Need any so be yakunya na matinaso. It will solve a problem be with wood and a metal. And you got China. The furniture industry brings in to the Chinese government $50 billion annually. Afibia. And in Ghana, your MPs are women Nyansan, led by Agban Sumana Babin in 2014-15 thereabout. I can't say young China and Cotton Kunya. My parliamentarians are taxpayers' money. Etia womoka. We were not a fool. I will vote regional. And Kasam Kunya the man one. Come to Obama. After all, your MPs, you almost 2 year gold, almost 2 year diamond, almost 2 year bauxite, ni manganese. A year to Kroya. It's here then, you giant carpenters war. You try your timber, your rosewood, the China. In a raw state without adding value. Ni akwa China. Ni akwa kofa. Akwa koto. In a different currency. And suddenly be free from CD to dollar to a Chinese currency. So clearly, when it comes to education, to me, the two political parties, Rawlings came to cancel the 6th form system and we introduced JHS, Form 4, Form 5. And we introduced JHS. And we try 6th form, we introduced SHS, SSS. We are not in a mathematics. And then a woman in our cultural 6th form exams. And it be by UK. It be called USA. It's why I want to no. I told you anwara. We no such system no. And we didn't make our approach. And we go school. Kofo ba here. See every 3 years and 4 years. The people, when it comes to education, and Kenim say education is a key to the nation's success. No? They've not been able to manage education well. This is a ballot people. Now maybe 2 about. Now if it's because of education, MPP mean tomano and this mean tomano. I would think about looking at another person. Misusu say Abia will be a chance. Because for 40 years, we've not seen any tremendous, changes in our education sector. It is a me jina about 7 December. Now say education in Kwadia based on this my interpretation I'm actually mentoma NDC na mentoma MPP. I will just give my vote to somebody else. Obeka so oh na sa somebody no the man wa own wini. But the man now so the man no amanfo bebre so the man wa no so betimi wini. If free ho ne mbra the health sector. Obviously. The health sector. MPP and NDC when it comes to the health sector. Now, over here, say Nyanado Danko Akufo-Addo to be one to be seen in agenda 111, 111 hospital. That would be something which is very, very tremendous. Why? Utimisia, why dear. After all, our hospitals, we need Ghanaian nurses. Employment will be created. But send them in a ballot box. I'm in a high pa, make otuma ba. Nasa me who agenda 111 a year functional. Say you see a year functional. We'll be seeing a different because what makes a hospital the tools, a year instrument, equipment, would go a year a dino is you in a money hospital. What you say? A dine the wait me see a empty, but a new man would be gummono. And the money hospital, I can't hear. Indeed, or share a Akufo-Addo we buy ya. Omuntu means see hospital back from ground up. Yes, I equipping no. Me movie. Tis enemy in a ballot boards a chia. They NDC, a MPP, a CPP, MEPA MPP home. Namashe, NDC, CPP, third force, any other political parties. Because when it comes to health sector, I mean, hospitals are MPP, SCIF functional. To mean to my bama. To measure CPP, measure NDC. Okay, NDC there. Over Mwakwaba. And right share of fire team, Chelsea. And run as a share Chelsea 7-1. I catch Chelsea for say, a show more. We catch Manchester for say, a Chelsea 7-1 or fire. One Finia will collapse. See, and ride the moment 2-1. Over say, unless you are ignorant of Ghana politics, the bad governance of the incumbent makes the opposition attractive. The opposition comes and perform worse than the previous. The circles continues. Best decorated will sell lies manifesto will win a year today's 7th December 2020 election. The people will be wise, 100% Ghana. Your lifestyle, I am a year. Abena Grant says Wakwaba. Prince Jemfi, Nana Munina a year YouTube Mama Kwaba. So we share the health sector. The farmer hammer, at least, me UGMC. Me other hospitals are renovating equipping. When it comes to the health sector, na me kotuma ba metro NDC because me omusi and then they equipped it. Even though some MPP people still challenge, say UGMC no one equipping it but they did. And COVID-19 by na MPP form paying for ni no a swa woman de call UGMC hospital. This is 7 December image na wanna make up paper china me to about based on health sector there. NDC will get my vote. What you see? You move on security. The security of the country. So my Kotwa banner is because of security. Honestly, Where they say the two political parties no benya me vote. Even though Dampare abebɔ ne homɔden kakra ɛde ama Akufo-Addo appointment or the ma Dampare no ɛho aba animuonyam kakra because the old previous IGPs nya wɔn mo ana IGP Kofi me ana wɔfa no ɔka ho bi no me hunu bibi papa bi emfiri omo apart from the IGP na fury mo time obobo a more changes with the police system you know. But over this particular IGP there ama Akufo-Addo the appointment no aba animuonyam. But is it that in China meeting so I guess the security system no okay timintuma MPP and amintuma NDC. None of these two political parties will get my vote when it comes to security. And I'll tell you why. Security is not just only say yenam krum yashes a uniform, baby. You need equipment, machines, accoutrements to equip your people to be. You need to give your people the state of modern, a friend is saying, accoutrements to protect the country. Ghanaians by nature, we are peaceful. But here na Ghana it said the Ivorian countries, French, for the one woman tantia some nasenwa. Like a while be saying upon a northern region in Tokwa Koso, police have not been able to solve the problem. It is a I am for sense be sorry was some partners and your mind police into me near day and so here. It is a police. A security na me de kotoa papa. Me sure say if there's any other alternative apart from the NDC and MPP, one manifesto ebe convince me. Na matuma buy den e de amawo. Enti yaka education, yaka health, yaka the security service. E dey be me yaka education, health, security service. Yes, 3. 7 December won't come on a me would know. Because me person we are Ghana near. Won't come to because of party colors. Won't come to because of me Asantini Tiasametuma MPP. Me I Benin Tiasametuma NDC. Me a friend is Enzemani Tiasametuma CPP. Me a Nodna in Tiasamepe party be a APC. Na matuama wo there be. And I'm a cranny as a mepe a year friend is saying party be a year encran based party there be. O Kotuabama, Obia Obidi or my Ghana and Nim Id a Japa dear Beshan and Sa. Now, se me Kotuaban pa and now. Nami Jinaswa say, and maybe Maba one dachi in Tima Mentuaba. I will be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Me, enemy Jinana me Kotuaba. Say, and maybe Maba wada chinti. I will not vote for MPP. I will not vote for MPP. No. I'm being honest with you. I've got friends who are in MPP who knows my stance, even though one thing I like about the MPP, who now criticize or they like it, but is it how NDC here? But some kotuaba for Ochinibidachian, I will change this government. I'm being honest. I will look for a government. I mean, Misusu Sesebi Oba. Obey to me. I be strong. Saying this MPP government. Anya 8 years now. We've seen it. We've seen the 8 years. It is a me pubi panama tuma bapa de amanwa. Never. I'll change this government. Unless I see something extraordinary, but I doubt. There is, you see, there is a lot of mistakes at NDC. Any Mahama ye. This particular MPP government, say Mahama ye 10, or maybe times 2, or maybe 20. And that is why today, John Mahama feels like a sober. Not Sebi Bebia, Ujayano, Obetuas. And the Constitution allows it. And God willing, 7 January 2025, APR, God willing, Obabe president. What you say? And I always say, if MPP does like criticism, why are they harassing journalists? I mean, if you, Nana, I'm sure you are not a kid. You know, so when it comes to these things, MPP and NDC are all to be blamed. They are not much better. NDC also does it same. They are all not much better. Let's just understand this. What you say? Let's understand all these things. They are not better. And me didn't come out. Don't just look at certain petty things. Just be open-minded, man. What you say? Those ones, let's put it there. Because at the end of the day, MPP and NDC are not much better. It's just that you're afraid of third force. No? You're afraid of third force. No? You need finances, no? To package ourselves, to sell ourselves to the people of Ghana. And that is the reason why we still see your friend saying MPP and NDC dominating in our affairs of politics. What you say? Because now the politics have become, governance, government, you catch and say government, very, very expensive. And now I understand why government in the 90s. I catch and say government is an expensive, your friend is saying democracy is very expensive. Now I understand why the government the culture said democracy is very expensive, because democracy, you need to convince each and every person. And in Africa, convincing people means you have to add money, even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it. And because third force don't have money, no, 2024 election, third force, we will struggle. What you say? And we are going to struggle. And like many people came, holidays or Ghana, back, are saying, oh, Yanti Kofi quarantine in villages. Yanti Kofi quarantine in Waha, Yanti Kofi quarantine in Waha. It's because Kofi quarantine does not have the finances. What do you say? And that is the gospel truth. So clearly, 2024 election, there will be a change of government. There will be a change of government. And I'm being honest with you. You see, MPP can do all they can. It will be difficult for them to win 2024 elections. Take it from me. They are my friends. They know. I don't hide it. I'll tell you the gospel truth. 2024 election is for Mahama. I'm being honest with you. Unless something extraordinary happens in 2024. Unless. And then in politics, 12 months is a long way in politics. But if elections was to be held today, 7 December, NDC would have won the elections. After all, MPP, Japan, he said it. That if election was held in that MPP lost the election in 2020, in 2022. Taxes be brave. So if elections was held today, John Mahama will be the next president. Now, one of the beautiful things about 2024 election is the positive side of the election 2024 is history will be made. In 2024, history will be made. History never making it say it will be the first time a woman, a vice president of Ghana. That will be the first time Oba ever vice president of Ghana. And I'm being honest to you. So as for the election 2024 there, John Mahama is the preferred candidate for Ghana. Not because John Mahama is so much better. Anasabia is about to introduce certain things that are so novel. No. It's because of how corrupt this government is. And MPP will lose the election because of corruption and lack of employment. Not because John Mahama is fantastic. Because if he was fantastic, 1 million plus Ghanaians will not vote against him in 2016. So clearly, 2024 there, the son of the Gonja man will come back again. And he will come. Everything clearly shows MPP are failing. When it comes to corruption and creation of jobs. And on the MPP beko opposition. Corruption and lack of jobs. TME. We say I don't buy the ebeko infa. I don't beko opposition. What you say? Corruption and the MPP beko opposition. Now, it is a sad and you and I, our attention should be emancipating our Ghanaians. So a free neko yang common about the nation building no yang peje mu kakra. Because the politicians took us for a ride and made away millions and billions of dollars. Because in terms of politics, na ya adwini susa na ye ndie chire bebre. 2024. Said John Mahama winia. All cylinders will be on John Dramani Mahama. You know why? Why you be that? So greater expectation will be required from him to fix the country. But to me, just like he himself said, 4 years is not enough. Especially in an IMF economy. Into your paper there, but the economy will still be run by the IMF. Into your paper there, then so we are not, credit worthy to even go out there to even get loans to fund many of our projects. Did John Mahama Beba? But he's going to face difficulties. And in many or no, I will not promise. So when you come and you do whatever you have to do, Ghanaians will know that John by one be promise it, then so about no or be born home or today. Semene no me promise Ghana. Become a bada. Mabe be that. He had a closed door meeting with UK. Kobe. Not on the NDC phone. I was there. I listened to him less than 20 minutes, and I'm a free meeting. Nothing. Less than 20 minutes. Me kokra my phone here. I lost my phone on the way because now I was far away and I had to take the train quickly. Be jam my phones and I will train. I just listened to him for 20 minutes and I said to myself, it's enough. And I left. He said one thing under the meeting. He said, that time now, I'm making an intention to contest the flag bearership race. So he told us, I will meet, and as I said, he will be contesting. And that the following week, we should expect him coming out to make it clear. And Nobu was, sorry, Nobu. Me phone, John Mahama. That time, no, say, I'll be making an intention to be, to lead the NDC. When it comes to the fight against corruption, or can say, Oba you see the approach alata for a year, omodi a year, omoni Interpol, coming together. Nigerian citizens are a ball chrono, and do musika be go Europe, any American. Omoni Interpol. Pardon me, and FBI, ebeye one. Na Ghana for me we are in CK free Ghana. Abegu Europe ni America ne. Sweden, friend is saying Australia ne. Pardon me, Canada no. Saskan. The best side are repatriating it back to Ghana. Inti ono jidi tum say MPP aban we abokro no. Kwan obefa so a saa kron no ni sika obeje no ene say omo ne Interpol be ya adwuma na ba bibia Ghana ni ewie sika bia de akoto no wentimi ankyere kwan kra wonya sika no a ye sika na be back to Ghana. I think say one of the things are laudable utimi ba no ya awifo ne akronfo bebre sika no de abegu UK no yes abede yes abeka because me minim Akufo-Addo ne bodyguard why desperate say obedi ne sika over tens of millions of pounds opeso de begu kruma kwan obefa so de beba kruma no aye din dia man utimi di sika ne bi ba no wasa di sika ne sa come back utimi di sika bebre ba ebedu kruma no wasa di sika ne come back because ope will be amanipa kro no ne no aye Odiase, no ma worry na wetimi enya kwenya na at least wetimi be account. Odiase, and I know it for a fact. Odiase, me maka just say me ne nkofu, me ne wofa, me ne Akufo-Addo ne wofa si bi akọ a bodyguard no wofa si bi akọ out that. I know all these things I know. Now, so it is what me pa no obeye saa de na ebeboaye. And yes, it's going to be very difficult how we running the country until you should stop promising. Because come next year, by this time, 6:36 p.m., there will be a change of government. Now, but you see, I've seen NDC communicators becoming more reluctant. And they think, say, and that is where the danger is. That is where the danger is. Because I know MPP, they don't mind, say, they will use it to do campaign and buy votes from the Ghanaian. Now, exactly, say, history is going to be made on 7th of December 2024. Say Mahama Winia, history will be made. A former president coming back again. Number 2, say Mahama Winia, the first time at Ghana, Yenya Oba as vice president. Number 3, say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Winia, the first time Yenya a Muslim, a well-known Muslim, our president of Ghana. And these are a friend is a history. We all, God willing, we shall be part of. For the first time, God creation, you be a female vice president. Professor Nana Jim. Nana Opoku-Agyeman. First time. What you see? So, 2024. If we echo 2024, MDC for nhyehyɛ wɔn communicators nhyehyɛ ɛna ebetumi aboa wɔn winning. And yes, they will lose. Because I know the MPP. They will do everything to win this power. They will do everything. It will show NPP currently, strategically, omu choose MPs. Omu choose MPs omu nim say the people are omu empeso like them. Strategically, this is what they are doing. They know how, like NDC people always tease them, they know how to win power, but they don't know how to govern. Almost also say NDC for know how to win power, they don't know how to govern. So all these things, now if NDC people take it for granted, say it's a done deal. We're say on 7 December, Sulia. Now 7 December, my greatest fear. So Bika also, and at 7 December, no, me want to say NDC be winning a catch and say you don't need a friend is saying a prophetess or a prophet to tell you NDC will win. Just look at the economy, the hardships, the corruption. It tells you clearly NDC will win. But NDC communicators so we hear Juma because MPP Omo year Juma after Omo abattoir, Omo parliamentary election, January. After January, February, Bawumia will announce the vice presidential candidate. Into February, by February 14th, now Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia the vice presidential candidate na Babaturia. Now, Okomobia made to say, one rinia, Obefa Obia, Ghana, both MPP and NDC, Omo Penase. Uncle Father normal, but Obefa Obia, or popularity, Ghana for Penase. And people are thinking, say, why rinia, no Akofa Dampari as the vice president. And this is what made it. Say, Oman Shini here, Befa Dampari as the vice president. I don't know about say a no crap, but we wait to see. We live to see. Edeya, Ebi Musu say. So, Basu we need ya. Any Pentecost. Almost for Apostle Opoku-Nyina. But a fantastic Pentecost forward them. And politics is all about numbers. The end Uncle Fa Apostle Opoku-Nyina. Now Ember Buano no win. Because already under Bawumiano. Uko a year the northern sector. You can northern region and yet a crew back home. You were upper east, you were upper west. You we can northern region. I don't think it's just only one place. Your northern region, upper east, upper west, Savannah, only the Obitimini, John Mahama, Afres. Clearly, no one here. A bit and the vice president, Obi choose. Already, in our Ghana. After all, you see, and check now you refi as these are some of the things that MPP for the warm obey. So the NDC should up their game. Me, I love it. I love politics of ideas. I love politics where communicators will come and share the ideas. I'll make me actually say this is where we are going and this is why we have to go. And this is why in TIC and when I heard a friend say, yeah, I don't go NDC, we need power. Why we need CC the NDC, we need power. Or no maybe of finance minister. At force might be, the main minister or maybe the deputy. These are the people that yes, NDC for starting almost statical radio stations to engage Ghanaians. They should not be leaving the communication of NDC for just any ordinary person. No. The people that matters in the NDC should start going out there to campaign for John Mahama. They should not leave it to Nyamransa Dokuno, Kevin Ekotel and Kwao. What you say? They themselves as MPs, former ministers, former deputy ministers, council of state elders, they should be out there campaigning. Because 2024 elections, MP before Beka say, Ghanaians will not vote because of the economy. Ghanaians are going to vote based on religious and tribal politics. So NDC needs something different to win the election. But if elections was held today, I can tell you, based on what we have from Global Info Analytics, NDC will win the election. And NDC stands the better chance of winning election 2024. To me, Dr. Ren, I wish the campaign team of NDC all the best. And in 2024, they should not be promising too much. Simple. They should just tell us when they come how they are going to solve corruption. They should tell us when they come how they are going to solve our corruption problems. Because if we're able to solve corruption and we generate money from the corruption money, we can use that money to develop our country. Every year, our port, the harbors, corruption, we lose over 1.8 billion US dollars. Our Ghana ports, we don't need to go to IMF. So if we're able to solve corruptions at the ports, that 1.something billion, a bit me ako yen nyoma bebre, the ama of my Ghana. That is where our focus should be. Number two, we can add value to our natural resources to maximize profit. That will help us. Number three, we can call all our diasporans to come and invest in Ghana. And we should give them an assurance that their investment shall be protected. Because I know people are more sika, ewa kwentu mu my crado. I'll be to do musika baba show my Ghana no my no ide itumpon. Roberto Marimo, Nobu mu African politics news mo what you say? You won't call for Bibria, Umitundu Musika Babene, a Baba show mine in my bed, and all these things no, and Miss Gidi said, Mimi who say, Sebu, say, Aquiniano Betowa, a bit to me, Abomodini Ide, Abuama or mine ide, ye tumpon, Naide, Yakoyeni. Because we can only build Ghana with a Ghanaian solution. So come 2024 December, we wish all the NDC people all the best. We wish the MPP people the best. And I hope say the best will win. Thank you, Ghana. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever. And in 2024, the Paboni Nibia and Ibn says Sebio, a canonco, Nanka or my name Butudia, and Anomo, Muninindi. We need a Ghana that is at peace. Ufaye Benkumuna, Ufaye Nifana, Ufaye Sowa. All that we have is Francophone countries. How many Ghanaians can speak French and even articulate themselves when there is a war? Now I'm find home in another man's country. We love Ghana. So no matter what, Ghana, come 2024, will be victorious. Have a good evening, have a good afternoon, and have a good morning. Thank you.